Welcome to Awaken Together with Christina. Did you know that taking care of your body could actually help you to raise your consciousness? It's true. Our bodies are designed to communicate with the universe, with the matrix, with people, animals, plants, Mother Gaia. We have this built-in technology that allows us to pick up and receive these messages, these communications, and to send out messages and communication with the matrix, universe, people, plants, animals, Mother Gaia. So the more our body is in tune and able to pick up these messages, the more we can communicate. And the more we can communicate, the more we're going to build this relationship with the universe, with the matrix, with Mother Gaia. And the more we're going to become sensitive to receiving these messages, these guidances from our higher selves. So it's really important that we make sure that we are taking care of our bodies, which means detoxing regularly to remove the toxins, the chemicals, the heavy metals, the pharmaceuticals, the parasites. The parasites are the silent epidemic, okay? So it's important that you detox for these parasites as well, because they release chemicals into our bodies that are not good for us, guys, and they're interfering with our communications. So number one, we have to detox, and then once we detox, then we have to make sure we're getting the right things in our bodies, eating organic food, washing off these foods so that we don't get the pesticides that may be sprayed on them even after the fact. They spray something on organic, so make sure you're washing them off just to be safe, okay? Buy from your butcher. Drink clean water. Restructure your water. Like I have a distiller. I distill my water, and then I have a Mayu pitcher that restructures the water and turns it into hydrogen water, basically. That's more oxygenated. That's the way nature makes it. It's this swirling action in nature that oxygenates the water and turns it into H3O2, hydrogen water. So, and then start getting these herbs and minerals into your diet, right? The right herbs and the right minerals, you can get all your herbs and minerals with just a few things, guys. Moringa is going to give you every vitamin that your body needs except one, a shit ton of minerals, all your amino acids that your body needs, all your fatty acids that your body needs, and then Celtic sea salt has 84 minerals in it. So, and then if you want to, and then okay, so to get every mineral that your body needs, get sea moss, burdock root, and bladderwrack. Those three minerals will give you every mineral that your body needs. I also like the Celtic sea salt because the salt helps you to have this electrical charge in your body. So Celtic sea salt also has 3 magnesiums in it that helps your body to stay hydrated. And that's another thing. The more we can hydrate our bodies, the more we're going to be able to pick up and communicate these messages, these communications as well. The the more hydrated we are, the easier that it flows and connects. And so make sure you're detoxing regularly, because we're constantly bombarded. Eat organic, non-GMO foods. Start eating your herbs and Celtic sea salt to get all your vitamins and minerals, amino acids, fatty acids that your body needs. Restructure your water. Clean, make sure it's at least clean, but then if you can, restructure it. I know it's an expense, but it's going to help your body to absorb so much more hydration if you can restructure it and then add the Celtic sea salt in for the minerals. Then it's going to give you so much more hydration on a cellular level if you can do that. And then start treating your illnesses with not pills but herbs, right? And this is the way that God intended the earth. Mother Gaia can provide everything that we need, and we can heal ourselves, cure ourselves with the right nutrition. If we give our bodies the things that it needs to heal, it will heal. Another aspect of it is making sure that the energy in your body is running smoothly. So that's why I like to do a regular morning qigong exercise, or Dana Eden exercise, or yoga. Okay, you can even do like some singing things to keep your energy humming right along. You can work with your chakras. There's so many different ways to keep your energies in your body by working with your meridians and your chakras, by poses, or by running your hands over your meridians and your chakras, or by tapping on your acupressure points. So many different ways you can work with the energy in your body. And then exercise, guys. We need to get outside. We need to get out there in the sun and the wind, and we need to move our bodies regularly, because that's going to help us to have that next level of happiness, of health, of well-being. And when we are in that high vibe state and our bodies are optimized, then we're going to be able to receive so much more, okay? We're going to be able to have happier, healthier lives where we can do and achieve more and experience more of the things that we want to. So when we have our bodies able, when our bodies are healthy, we're able to receive more of these messages. And when we start receiving these messages consistently, we develop this relationship, this trust, this knowing that the universe is our partner. The universe is there to support us, to help us to create the things, the experiences that we want. We just need to tell the universe and communicate with the universe what we want. And we have to be cognizant of our communications. We're communicating all the time, but most people just aren't aware of the communication they're giving the universe. So it's really, really important to focus on getting your body clean and healthy and strong, not only for well-being, but for spiritual connection and spiritual guidance, and this relationship that develops when you're able to give and receive messages fluently with not only the universe, the matrix, and everything around you, but to your higher self. And this is when you embody your higher self, when you start this regular, consistent communication, and you're open to receiving all the messages that are all around you and the messages that are coming from your higher self. You just become this powerful magnet of the things that you want, and you're guided towards them, and you're not afraid to take those steps towards them, and you're not afraid to look foolish for talking about them in the way, so just in case you don't make it, you know what I'm saying? You don't even think that way. It's created energetically, and there's so much that we can't see with our eyes, guys. We can only see like this small amount of light, of vibrational frequency, because this is the frequency where we are. But there's so much more going on around us that we can't see because we're not in the vibrational frequency of it to be able to see it. So look at me, guys. When we create it energetically with our thoughts, with our beliefs, with our imagination and our senses and our emotion, and when we feel it, we create it. That's it, okay? When we feel it and envision it in our minds, it is created in the energetic world. It's done, okay? It's done. All that it requires is the feeling, the emotion, the imagination. Boom! That's how powerful that we are. But we can't see it yet because we can only see this much of the light frequency, of this much of the vibrational frequencies that are happening when, like, it's this much, you know what I'm saying, that's really going on, but we only can see this much. So know that it's created, know that it's done, but now we just got to be in that same frequency vibration and taking those action steps that we're guided to take to be able to see it. Okay? It's created, it's there, it's done. Now we have to step into it. We have to take those steps to crystallize it into the physical form where we can see it. Okay? So this is why it's so important to be able to receive this communication, to be able to build this relationship and this trust, this knowing, because when you do, it takes the worry out, it takes the fear out, and it allows you to be more confident and to just relax and do it, right? Just do it. So, taking care of our bodies is so important. And I think this is one of the reasons why we're so bombarded with everything in our lives that have chemicals, because there are some beings that do not want us to ascend because they like having power over us. They like having control over our creation power by making us think and believe certain things. They're using our own creative power to create what they want, guys. It's time for us to take our own power back, our own sovereignty back, right? And take control of not only our thinking and our beliefs, but when we do that, we take control of our lives, our destinies. So, it all stems from being able to give and receive the messages, which all stems from taking care of our bodies. So, and that's one of the first things that I started stepping into when I started on this kind of leveling up, was I was guided to learn all about foods, what foods can help your body, your emotions, your spiritual growth, what herbs can help you to heal and give you the vitamins and nutrients, minerals that you need, and what things can help you to raise your frequency and to be able to communicate. That's when you start getting the power. That's when you start getting, that's when you start harnessing your creative abilities to create that life that you've always wanted. Okay? So, building this communication, building this relationship is key to building that trust and building that knowing. And once you get there, it just becomes this flow, this abundance, no matter what happens, everywhere, okay? And then you just become more present, you become more loving, you become just more in the moment now, and being more open to all the possibilities. It just becomes like magic. So take care of your bodies, guys. I have lots of videos on how you can take care of your body, lots of videos on proper nutrition, how to clean and restructure your water. I have a really great video on the coffee, all the herbs and minerals and everything I put in my coffee and the spices. I have this wonderful morning coffee that I always drink. Has all these wonderful things that give my body everything that it needs. And then I also like to meditate in the morning so I can get still and silent. And that also helps you to be able to process everything that's going on and to be able to receive. You got to be quiet. You got to be quiet. You got to be in kind of a meditative state to pick up and to receive the messages as well. You can't just be on your phone 24/7, guys. You can't be watching TV or yippity yapping to somebody all the time, because that just keeps you just and you can't be in the prayer, the asking all the time. Every once in a while, regularly, guys. You do it regularly. You need to do it every day. Get quiet. Tune in, even if it's just for a few moments. Drive to work without the radio on. Okay? Give yourself some time to think, to process, to download messages, right? When we get quiet, that gives the universe a chance to like send us information as well. So it's really, really important that we give ourselves these things that we need, because when we're able to give these things that we need and provide our bodies and our minds and our spirits with these things that we need, it just becomes magic, guys. It becomes magic. Okay, so I love you. Appreciate you watching. If you came this far, man, appreciate you. Because I kind of took a little bit of a couple turns I wasn't even expecting to take. So some of that may have been a guided message just for you. Oh, I love you. If you have any questions, comments about anything specifically, do so below. I'm going to try to keep on top of the comments so that I can comment back, at least while I can. I hope to be able to build this to be able to help a lot more people to step into their power, to raise their consciousness, to activate their dormant DNA, and to start bringing these abilities online, and to start tapping into these ancient practices and rituals that will help us to do all these things. It's so exciting to me, and I just want to be able to share it with everyone who is ready to receive this information. So I love you. Thank you. And comment below if you have anything, have any questions.